To use the shear tool, you need to be in edit mode. Down here in the tools panel, you can press T to open that. Go ahead and press this icon down here, which is the shear tool. Once you make a selection, a gizmo will show up. So shearing is a form of movement where parallel surfaces move past one another. So the axis location will be defined by the pivot point, and everything that is above the axis will move or shear in the same direction as the mouse pointer, but always parallel to the horizontal axis, and everything that's below it is going to move in the opposite direction along that horizontal axis. So think of these as like handles. So, you know, this handle is going to move this way. So if I drag this, it's going to go left and right. And then, you know, I guess that's not going to do much either of these, but this will. So we can change our pivot point up here. We can, you know, for example, select active element. Now, if I go into vertex mode, we're pressing 1 or edge mode. I can hold down shift and select this vertex to deselect it, and then, you know, shift select it again. That will make it my last, my active selection. And now, because my pivot point is based on active element, that's going to be, my handle is going to be right here. So everything's going to be affected based on this point. So that's really useful. A good use case for this is, you know, things like structural or, you know, trims. So let's say I have like a good trim design and I want to complete it at an angle like this, but I only have up to this point right here and I want to wrap it around. So in edit mode, I can, you know, select this edge right here, and instead of pressing R, Z, and like -45 degrees like that, that skews up our like face direction. If we look at that, it's going diagonal now, so that's not good. So we would want to use the shear tool for this. So with everything selected, and, you know, if it matters, like we could, you know, shift select this, shift select that again. We can now move this, shear this based on this angle right here. I guess we probably want to go the other way. But if we go, if I put that back to 0, or I could just, you know, SX0. Now, once I start shearing, down here in the operator panel, this offset value is changing, you know, how much that's shearing. A value of 1 is going to be like a full, you know, like 40 degrees if you started from like straight. So doing this now will, you know, that'll give us what we want. So now we can just press E, hit Y, and move this up like that. And then we can press, you know, S, Y, 0 to scale that down to 0. And now we have like a perfect corner. So we could do what we want with this now. And there you go. There's a example, a use case of using the shear tool and how to use the tool. So thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.